Welcome back, trainers, and I have a nice treat for you today. We're going to be taking a look at Shadow Staraptor. Now, this Pokemon is a very difficult one to use. Before you hop into your inventory, look for a Staraptor and start powering one up, watch this video first and hear me out before you make it. Now, this thing is amazing. I know I just said that and I say it's amazing. It's a very unique Pokemon. Let's just put it that way. The only downfall, well, there's kind of two things, but I guess one of these things is actually kind of interesting. But before we get into that one thing is it's very squishy, unfortunately. And as a Shadow, you know, you're just going to be, that much squishier, but you're going to be hitting pretty hard. Now, the most unique thing about this Pokemon that separates it from pretty much everything else is that it is going to have two moves that debuff it. You have Brave Bird, which is getting stabbed, and you have Close Combat, which is a very useful move. Mixed with its quick move, it's pretty good. Okay, it's not the best, it's not the worst. But this thing is going to be debuffing itself every single time it throws a charge move here. But every time it does throw a charge move, it's going to be doing a massive amount of damage. Now, there's going to be better things to use. Other flyers. This one, I just want to step outside of the boundary of normal and go into that extra difficult area where using something like this is not typically something you're going to be seeing all the time, right? I'm explaining exactly what we do on this channel pretty much every other day. All right. With that said, I wouldn't do this if I were you. I wouldn't make a Staraptor. Maybe if you're looking to, if you have a bunch of Stardust you want to waste, something extra fun that you want to do. Look, folks, we got several Go Battle Nights in the works in the future. There's no rush to get the best score right now. Anybody running their mouth about it, look, stay jealous. Let's just put it that way. Let's get into the commentary here. Let's go. Now, the lag was there, you know, the quick moves and all that stuff. So we're met with a Poliwrath. This isn't particularly great. It could be worse. It could be a Psychic type with Confusion. Ice Punch is going to be doing a lot of damage here. So we're going to let it go because we will survive. The quick move is super effective, but that's not really going to take us out here. While we're definitely putting on the pressure with our Poison Jab and our Poison Fang here. Now we will shield this one up. Now it's going to be kind of like this back and forth. They haven't shielded anything yet. Now we got that slow start, so they're able to gain a bunch of energy with that quick move that farms really fast for energy. You know, this game, Niantic, look. What in the hell is wrong with you all over there at Niantic headquarters? Get it right. Get with the program. You all are slacking so bad. It's incredible. Like, anyways. So we're farming down the Poliwrath. Now that's an interesting choice that they came in with. I'm assuming it's all Ghost, and I think they realize, oh wait, that's normal. So they swap into the Snorlax. I don't know if they're trying to gain energy, but I'm going Close Combat, and I am going to shield this up, and I will go for another Close Combat here. Now I could have swapped, I suppose, into a Scrafty here, but you know, Scrafty's going to be able to handle the Giratina. We're just in a perfect position. Now we're swapping. And we're going to go ahead and counter down. And I think they back out. And they're like, yeah, you pretty much won here. Staraptor putting in the work. All right, the thing is fun. Now, what's the positive about it? Well, if you win, you're looking good. You're going to be a somewhat skilled player at this game. There's also the alignment. If you have perfect alignment, okay. But it is a very difficult Pokemon to use. It's just pretty much self-gratification and when you take a win, all right? Alright, so we have a good lead up against a Surf Fetch. We're going to let that Leaf Blade go through. It's doing quite a bit of damage. Surf Fetch does hit pretty hard, but we can take it while we do resist the counter. They're going to be retreating after that and bringing in a Scizor. So we want to go ahead and debuff this thing before we do retreat, unfortunately. Going to have to use a shield here. We don't want to just go down right now. And I forgot to say, folks, please hit that like button, please. It really does help me out. You've been hitting it like crazy. I appreciate that so much. I would be bringing you 2 videos a day. It's, you know, we're around that holiday season. You know, things are kind of busy, and I'm going to be straight up with you all. I've said this already several times throughout, you know, the past couple of months, but ever since this game came out, I have been on the grind. Like, I'm talking 2 videos a day, non-stop, to the point where I've rejected everybody. I've got friends and family, of course. Not everybody hates me or anything. I didn't do anything. I'm just always busy, and it seems like I'm rejecting them, and I'm putting my channel first. But the thing is, nobody's ever gave me anything, and I need to succeed. So that's why I put so much work into this here. But to come back to what I was even saying is, I've just been kind of slowing down. I'm not going to keep slowing down. Don't worry. I'm just taking a break because there is such a thing of overwork. I honestly don't think I could do that to myself. I think I could just work forever. But it's probably better for my health. I'm just going to go ahead and slow down and we'll pick it back up. Anyways, we're going to be bringing in our Staraptor here, going up against this Charizard. Do we want to shield? Do we want to let it go? We're going to shield up a Dragon Claw. That's it's a little unfortunate. Slow to start with the energy. My gosh, you have, oh my goodness, it's so annoying. And it makes it so much harder when you use things like this to just, you know, pull off a win when you're missing all those quick moves. In comes Surfetch. We're able to quick move it down. Now we take a lot of damage from counters because we are part normal and shadow and squishy. Next battle, we're going to be met with a Trevenant. This is it's a pretty good lead. All right, now technically everything on my team, I think Nidoqueen is the one that doesn't want to see Trevenant the least, and everything else, the Staraptor, the Scrafty, they're like, come on, let's go. Normal and flying, what are they? I mean, you're actually going to see Trevenant do some damage to Staraptor. Shadow Ball, it still does like half damage. So not only is Staraptor so damn squishy, but Niantic has deemed it to be basically a kamikaze Pokemon. If you use it, you're basically you're going to do yourself in. All right, so they're going for the Seed Bomb. We're letting it go. We take them out with an invisible Poison Jab. Okay. In comes their own Nidoqueen here. And I'm thinking, you know what? Let's just go Earth Power. This is a Poison Fang. They're not going to KO us. We're not using that shield. And if they want to use that shield, you know what? By all means, be my guest. We're going to swap immediately into Staraptor if they do decide to shield this up so they can't start farming us. There we go. It's not like they were going to get so much farm, but hey, some farm is some farm. So we obviously want to go for a Brave Bird. I think we actually let this go, knowing that, yeah, it's just a Poison Fang, no problem at all. Getting to the Sky Attack, they do swap into a Donphin here. Watch how much Brave Bird is going to be doing. This is incredible. All right, pretty much one-shots it. Let's go. All right, as you was expected to do. I mean, it's a Shadow Brave Bird, all right? In comes the Nidoqueen, and we're perfectly fine. Yeah, now counter's not very effective, and it does take us a minute to get to the foul play. But we're going to be able to eventually outpace them here. Well, I wouldn't say outpace them, but just, yeah, technically, yeah, we'll be able to win. So we do have the Nidoqueen. I think I throw that in here to just refresh the... as soon as I throw that in, they're like, no, I'm good. All right, now another thing I was thinking about, and I wanted to do this Shadow Staraptor sooner than this. Pretty much whenever I caught this and TM'd away frustration. So, the reason why I didn't make it sooner than this was the fact that something we've been talking about before. You don't want to be too hasty to power up a lot of PvP IVs, or I should say at least evolve them, and then you're going to have to use an Elite TM if they're super ideal, specifically a Shadow, because you're not going to come across great PvP IVs all the time. If you do, then, well, you have great odds, but chances are not all the time. So that's why I didn't do this sooner. And if it does get a community day, I will Elite TM this one here, because although it doesn't have the best PvP IVs, they're actually pretty decent, and I believe in this damn thing. I mean, I want it to work. It's just so hard to use. I haven't looked over on Bulbapedia. I love the fact that we started, like, back in the day before community day started, we started going to Bulbapedia, and then everybody started using Bulbapedia to try to predict all of the moves in the future, as if they, you know, these are people that I like say like, Poke is irrelevant. Oh, I love this thing, guys. I love it all. It's so fun, this whole experience. All right, anyways, we're going to go ahead and bring in our Scrafty here, a little scrapper. And if you're thinking, well, I don't know if that one, why did you go Power Up Punch? I'm just going to try to do that. I wanted to come out of here with energy. All right, so they're going to be bringing in Typhlosion. So technically, it wasn't the worst idea because we're already vamped up here. Just going to go for another one. Now, that Typhlosion does have Shadow Claw. And if it had Incinerate, I'm pretty sure we would have lost. Yeah. Since Shadow Claw's resisted, we're looking great. And it's not going to be gaining energy as fast as Incinerate. So they can't just keep throwing Blast Burn after Blast Burn after Blast Burn. All right. So we're bringing them down pretty low. I think we're going to go ahead and shield this up. Yeah. yeah. I think we're going to shield that up. Staraptor's in the back. It has a decent amount of health. We've got a little bit of energy. They come in and they just back out immediately. And we don't even get to throw our charge move. Oh, come on. All right, good battle. Next one, what are we going to see in the lead? I think we swap out the team once in a while. We keep the same team. We swap out the front. Met with a Muck. All right, I'll take it. This ain't bad at all. Dark Pulse is the worst thing we have to look out for. Thunder Punch obviously is not very effective, but this Muck does have a different move here, and they're going for an acid spray. So now the Dark Pulse is going to be doing that much more damage. And now we're going to go ahead and throw our Earth Power here. Probably going to get a shield out of them. And there it is. Okay, that's fine. They're going to retreat after we do use that energy. Bringing in a Blaziken here. It does have counter, resisting that with our Nidoqueen. And I kind of want to just stay here. I do have Staraptor, but you're going to see how much counter does. It's so stupidly ridiculous. So we do shield this up and we swap into Staraptor. I think. All right, cool. We lowered their defense, so we're going to be doing more. And I do believe we actually shield them up too. They're shieldless at this point. Now, if you have energy on your Staraptor and your opponent has no shields, you're going to have a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, you're going to have a blast. Now, we're shieldless, so we kind of need to be on our toes here. Don't remember if that Pokemon has energy. Oh, they're coming in here with a Gramble. So we go straight for the Brave Bird here. See if this will KO. Oh, hell yeah, it does. Let's go. Coming in here with that Muck. And they're going to be able to farm us down. But there's, I mean, they can't. Dark Pulse on a Scrafty with non-stab, fighting and dark. Acid Spray ain't going to do anything for you. We're looking good. Yeah. So we did bring in our Nidoqueen to just kind of take that brute force. We're just going to go ahead and lower the defense since we're getting here. Might as well go for it. And there we go. Swapping into our Scrap. Now, if you're thinking, why didn't you just go for Earth Power and end it there? I didn't think I was going to make it. And whatever. Doesn't really matter. We weren't in a dire situation to do that. As you can see, Dark Pulse is just doing nothing. I'm going to counter down, and they're like, no, 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 no. I'm not going to let you humiliate me like that, countering down my poison type at the end. All right, we take it away. Looking good. Let's keep it moving here, folks. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's go. Next battle, Nidoqueen up against a Trevenant. Like we discussed already, this entire team is going to be good up against Trevenant. They're going to be bringing in Gyarados here. So we are going to go Poison Fang, and I do believe retreat into Scrafty. Yeah, you know, Scrafty's still going to be doing a lot of... Oh, no, we go Staraptor. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, the reason why I thought I'd go Scrafty is because it can take charge moves as opposed to this. We're going to have to shield up. Are we actually going to farm down? I think we're going to throw close combat. No, we're farming down. Oh, man. Yeah, we wanted to... See? This is the problem. We let it go because we can survive. All right. Good. Not using both of our shields. Got a ton of energy. This is going to put on shield pressure, I would assume. Gonna go straight for Brave Bird. Oh, and the game wasn't letting me hit this stupid move. See, again today, I almost threw my phone. I have to use all of my strength and my restraint to not, because you know my phone is my life. I do all of my videos, everything on here, and how much it pisses. You know, one day I want to use one of my old phones so I can just throw it. So I'm serious. I'm just gonna use my old Samsung. Play GBO and it pisses me off. I'm just going to smash it into the ground. All right. No, I'm not going to waste like that. Anyway, up against Nidoqueen, swapping. We swap into our Scrafty. Every alignment is just perfect right now. I wouldn't say perfect, but it's looking really good here. Just for the fact that this whole team just destroys Trevenant. I mean, simple as that. You will, I think, like I said, we will be seeing Staraptor take moves from it. And it's ridiculous. Seed Bomb and Shadow Ball still doing crazy amounts of damage despite it resisting it. Going for the Power Punch. Can we get a shield here? No. Yeah, just fishing for a shield, but I think at this point we can farm down. I think they may realize that and back for a swap here. Nope. No, we swap. Okay. Take him out. Makes sense. We got energy on our Scrafty. Gonna go for the Poison Fang here. And Kingdra, yeah, no, this is it. This is it in the bag. Oh, you gotta love it. Freezing. This is the one I almost threw my phone. If this didn't let me hit this, I would have been so crazily pissed. All right, so we're gonna take them out with a Power Punch. Thank goodness. That would have been a waste if we did lose that. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent. Let's see what we're gonna be met with. Nidoqueen in the lead. Machamp. Oh, that's just beautiful with that Scrafty in the back. And you know what's funny? Staraptor is in the back. Oh, we got a good lead here. What do you mean? Wouldn't you want a flyer up against a fighting? Actually, no. Staraptor loses up against fighters. Isn't that crazy? A flyer that loses to frickin' fighters. What in the hell is that? What's the point of using this? Like I said, you know, it's the skill that are going to use it. None of this meta crap. Oh, I'm a PvP ambassador. Yeah, use something original then. Stop using top meta. Scrub. All right, so we're going to see a Machamp come in here. It's going to be doing a lot of damage. We're just going to go Power Punches all the way because, I mean, Dark Pulse is not very effective. Counters are going to accumulate. And even with the debuff on our defense, Right? We got debuffed, right? Look at what we're doing with Scrafty. It's still taking the counters like a champion. Look at this. Look at they're forced to throw because they can't. We still got 2 shields. And it wasn't a 2 shield flex. I don't do that intentionally. If it happens, it happens. I just didn't feel pressure to use a shield. Bring it in that Trevenant. The only thing they have left. We're going with the Poison Fang. And we swap into our Staraptor. Now, we could have kept going with Nidoqueen. I just want Staraptor to get some action. Let's see how much it's going to do. There you go. There you go. We're normal type, and it's still... What? Gosh. Poor Staraptor. You're too squishy, buddy. Next battle, what are we going to see here? Okay. Clink, clank. Tink, tank. Tink, clank, clank, clunk. All right. Now, it can have Hyper Beam, right? So I'm thinking... When I saw that mirror shot, does this trainer know what they're doing? Yes. I mean, nobody's really been commenting like that. They've just been commenting on my elo, taking jabs at me, which go ahead, I'll just delete them because I don't care. And I don't need to see your nonsense if you don't pay attention to why we're at the score we're at. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, nobody's interested in attacking people. They're just attacking me. But like I've said before, everybody uses different stuff, and not everybody's over here trying to try hard. So they're going to be swapping into a Slow King, which is going to be doing a lot to our lead there, our Nidoqueen, Poison, Shadow. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Scrafty. Taking the Psychic, no problem. So we don't want to throw. Look at them sitting there. I don't know if they're lagging, but thank goodness this happened here. You're going to see they throw up a shield, which gives me the indication that they're still here. So unfortunately, they missed about 2 or 3 confusions, right? But technically at the end of the day, I'm losing about 4 or 5 or 6 quick moves every damn game. I was about to say something else. Every damn game. So, it just comes around. I guess it's just like, evenness. All right, so we're going to see an RK9. And we're just going to town. They swap back into this thing. Clink, clank, clunk, clunk, tunk. We're going to go ahead and let this go. Yeah, it's no problem at all. If you're thinking, what are you doing? I got the Nidoqueen, got energy. We're going to go ahead and go for this here. I could have carried on, but I just want Staraptor to do something. It's like, what do you mean? You're going to throw in Staraptor to take out an RK9 with about, I don't know, 12% health? You're really showing us the potential of Staraptor there, Poke. I know, right? This thing is so good. Next battle here. We're just joking around, right? Oof, that's a bad lead. Armor Mewtwo. So we're going to swap into Staraptor. You don't want to go into Scrafty or that. Look, the Charm User, right? Exactly. So we're going to go Brave Bird here. They're shielding up, using their first shield, which is fine. We got the Nidoqueen. We can still pull this off. It's still going to be a doable battle here. It's going to be a pretty tight situation, but we got this here. Since we see the Gramble right here, beautiful. We can go ahead and take care of that problem. Letting it go and putting all of our faith into the Scrafty, seeing that we're getting rid of the main threat, which is going to be that Gramble with Charm. I think we're going to be good to go. Something with flying. Was that a Crobat? Oh gosh. This thing actually screws my team over. Staraptor can handle it. There's nothing that's like doing super effective damage or anything, but Scrafty, counters resisted, fighting's resisted, Nidoqueen, poison's resisted. And if you go Earth Power, resisted. If you have Stone Edge, it's going to do something, but we don't have Stone Edge. So yeah, this thing right here, kind of annoying. So they're swapping back into Mewtwo, and I'm like, okay, are they going to go Dynamic Punch? It has to be, right? Rock Slide. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. We have an opportunity to win, unless they have Rock Slide and close combat, which is not likely. You want to run Side Strike, right? So we will shield this up. Dynamic Punch. Okay, so it's Dynamic Punch. Swapping back into Scrafty. We farm extra. Yeah, this is getting a little nutty, huh? And we're going for the foul play, taking him out. In comes this thing. Yeah, we needed, was it one more quick move to get to that foul play? Don't know if that foul play would actually have taken them out. Maybe. But good game. Good game. Can't win them all. Next battle, what are we going to see here? Leading with Nidoqueen still. I think we lead with it the entire time. Not with a Excadrill. Yeah, that's a pain in my butt. Now, I very quickly figured out how to handle this. Actually, it only took me one game to just kind of come up with a formula for the situation here. What am I going to swap into Scrafty and get countered? No, so what we're going to do is go for the Poison Fang. Actually, I think this may be the second encounter. Yeah, but I kind of played it the same way, where you shield once, let it go, and then get a shield out of them. Beautiful. Lower the defense. They're going to swap when they see the Scrafty. If they stay, I mean, go for it, and then we'll kind of go around that situation with the Staraptor. And since Staraptor is going to be hitting so hard, we're going to be able to handle stuff. So it threw me off for a second, but it had Charm. Damn, Donphin. So annoying. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I'm just, you know, Charm is annoying. All right, so we're going to go close combat, taking them out. In comes the Excadrill, which can't take us out with their quick move, which is pretty interesting, right? So we're going to put, I think, do we shield this? Yeah, all right. We want Staraptor to do stuff, okay? So we're going to go close combat and try to make the best of this thing. I wanted it to be a showcase here. I didn't want it to just be a little filler. But we're going to go down here. Yeah. But it put in some work. I guess it did what it can do up against the Steel type. Shields are down. This thing will go to town. There is no doubt about it. What you got in the back? Psychic? A Mewtwo? All right. Now, this one's insane. I almost got it confused with the other one that we're going up against. When I saw that it had those Rock Slide and Dynamic Punch, it threw me off because of what this one does have. So, you know, I'm expecting Dynamic Punch. I'm like, this damn game's over. I lost. What a good battle. But unfortunately, I was not able to pull off the win here. They're going to get to that Dynamic Punch any second, and there it is. Little did I know, this was no damn Dynamic Punch. There goes the Side Strike. I'm like, what? What? Power a Punch? Let's go. Let's take out a Mewtwo armored, tanky armor Mewtwo Psychic with a Power Punch. Yeah, you like that? Let's get it. All right, next battle, folks. What are we going to see here? Got a couple more for you. Let's keep it going here. Loving the Staraptor. Really fun pick. Granbull lead. Okay, finally we have a nice, good lead. And it was lagging. I was thinking, yeah, of course it is. So we're going to do a lot of damage, and okay, you gotta love that combo breaker lag. So they're swapping into a Gyarados Shadow. We're gonna go ahead and get that off, and then swap into Scrafty. What are you doing? That's a flyer. Yes, it's a flyer, but it is also a Shadow Gyarados that is very squishy. Aqua Tail is going to be the most threatening, unless they do have Outrage, which I highly doubt. Crunch is very resisted. Aqua Tail is still not going to be too big of a deal. They go for Crunch. They're trying to lower my defense here. So we're going to go ahead and counter down. There you go, exactly. Plus lowering the defense with the Nidoqueen work. Coming back in here with a Scrafty as expected to farm us down. And that's perfectly fine. We got a Nidoqueen back there that's ready to go do it. And look at it. It's already into the red. Scrafty bring it into the red, plus Nidoqueen's Poison Jab, so we can't just give it all the credit. They're going to be immediately swapping into a shiny Lugia. Very nice. Going to go ahead and throw this here. Now, I'm thinking, it's not all bad. We still got a chance. We got 2 shields, but they still have 2 as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just keep going here. I don't remember this battle, actually. I think I swap into Staraptor at some point because we know we need to keep Nidoqueen alive. And here we go. All right, so I think we shield this first one up just to kind of put on the pressure. Yeah. They go Aeroblast, which is just beautiful. I'm thinking that's the only move they have because it's either you go Aeroblast. I mean, I guess if they have like Hydro Pump, they just go Aeroblast. So who knows? But we're taking the win there. And in comes the Granbull. We're going to be able to farm down. Oh, I spoke too soon. Almost. But Nidoqueen's going to come in here. We shield this up. I'm thinking, you better not have 2 crunches. There's no way you do. There's no way. And then I'm thinking, the lag's going to let you have it. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!